I think it helped that, I was 30 years old with no real family responsibility. So I was single and 30. And so I'd had enough experience at Ferrum to understand the importance of recruiting. So similar down at Ferrum, I took a program that was only winning 3 or 4 games, and we were able to get to maybe 10 or 11 wins, finish third in the USA South. So I had kind of the basis at a different level because it wasn't like a nationally ranked type conference, but the idea of how do you rebuild, how do you recruit. Ferrum is a beautiful campus, but located in the middle of nowhere. It's 45 minutes from Roanoke. So it took me 3 years to figure out, to figure it all out because I think my third year I was interviewing for some high school AD positions because I thought I was garbage as a coach. And I really don't like to lose very much. And all I did was lose. I think my first 3 years combined, we may have won, 10 games. And it was painful. But then again, year 4 and year 5, we really made some changes and
strides.
Because I learned how to recruit. And I think learning how to recruit at a school that's located, kind of in the middle of nowhere, super rural, you get to McDaniel and the recruiting is just not that it's easy, but in comparison, it was easy.
Right.
And so, we put a massive emphasis on recruiting. I had a really committed graduate assistant, Paul Segrin, who, again, like live and die soccer. And it was just, we took part in ODP and club, and it was part-time. So I had to coach club and ODP and anybody who asked for a training session, I had to do everything to make it work. So, but it's recruiting. So much of it is recruiting, is that you can only be as good as the players you have on your team. And then it's just controlling what you can control. My sister played she played lacrosse at Villa Julie, which is now Stevenson University. And I always ask questions. So I asked her coach, how do you rebuild a program? She was known for rebuilding. And she said, you need to coach them the way you want them to play before they're capable of doing it. You need to basically coach the culture before you might have the right to do that. And so I always just set the standard high in terms of, behavior and expectations and fitness and all the things we can control. And then tried to recruit players who were always better than who we had on our roster. It's a process, and like I said, it was a pretty quick turnaround here. And now the goal and the hard part is how do you stay? How do you do what Scott Fry and all have done and just stay there.